about your own business which you represent. How is blockchain implemented into it, and how it works?
Sure. My name is Susan Akbarpour. I'm CEO and co-founder of Mavatar Technologies. Our ICO, our product is MCART, and our token's name is MCART token. We're in the process of an ICO that happens in April timeframe. The reason that we decided about integration with blockchain was the fact that we created a system, we created a platform, a software as a service that can allows entities to create an Uber for retail sales. So we can, using our software, our customers, mainly traditional or digital media companies that are influencing product sales on an every second basis, they can create shoppable content and allows the shoppers to buy directly from content. Let's say you're watching a movie and everything that has been featured in that movie can be, at the end of the movie, you see a QR code or link to that cart, we call it M-cart, behind that movie, and you find hundreds of items featured in that movie and buy them. And we're mirroring basically the e-commerce engines of all the stores involved in that list of the products, and you practically buy from them. So we created this technology that allows the advertisers to directly work with content publishers and basically track their marketing dollars to sales dollars and reward those influencers with a commission of sales. So last year when we went after years of development and spending millions of dollars on creating this platform, we went to potential customers, large media networks, to start the Amazon plus Pinterest plus Uber for retail sales. They came up with this very disappointing question. They said that, great, you're creating an opportunity for me to have a sales team as large as the world, right? Millions of salespeople can help me to create shoppable content and help my partner retailers to sell their products, and we can share the revenue together. And we give it to those influencers. Who wants to write all these many checks? You guys are doing it? We said, no, we're a software company. You can have millions of salespeople and you give them the commission that you've got from the top retailers, share it with them. They said, we can't afford it. So the bottleneck of back office services, the accounting and these micro settlements was something that our software didn't predict, right? And old-fashioned financial systems and accounting, which is not really match with the scalability of the platform that we built. So if it was not because of blockchain and decentralizing this system and introducing a cryptocurrency where the retailers can buy these tokens in open markets, deposit it in any of these marketplaces that we power with our software, and then pay the influencers and the marketplace owner with the token when the sales happen. If it was not because of that token, we had to shut down the company. So what I'm always saying that when I'm an investor as well, I have many companies in my portfolio. When they're asking me that this is great, we want to do an ICO, I ask them first, go and let's see what kind of problems the token solve within your system, right? The relevancy of that token. If you can still do the job, even if you take the token out of this picture, you're not really tokenizing your system, you're introducing token to do an ICO, which is purely security token, right? It's like a gold coin. You buy it for, a miracle, like Bitcoin happens, and basically the value of that token goes up. People are not buying that token to use it to conduct a task, basically. The supply and demand is not there. And it's really important for the investors to look at the existing platforms that have been proven, that have mitigated the risk of the technology development. They have a strong team, a strong technology, and a real pain that they're solving with their introducing their tokens, right? Because the other ones, to me, are bunch of promises on the white papers.
Yeah, and if you talk about blockchain implemented like to solve real problems, like which people cannot solve at all, are there any spheres where blockchain won't work? Like, let's imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure. Right now, we see even platforms like Ethereum and Coinbase have scalability issues, security issues. But it's like any other technology. Internet in 90s was not as amazing that is today. But the great thing is when a paradigm shift happens, and now we don't have only a VC community who funds this innovation, we have the whole world who is getting passionate about the product, about finding a solution for a problem, and they chime in and they put these small bits into a bucket and help those entrepreneurs to solve these problems. This possibility was not existing in 90s when the internet happened. We had to only rely on investors, institutional investors, to write big checks for those technologies to evolve and grow and solve all of these bottlenecks that you mentioned, right? But now we have the whole world that can crowdfund in a very effective way and be a partner, right? And that technology that they're all developing. And I'm sure the models will be evolved, the technologies will be perfecting as we go on. And right now, I think the only thing that we can do, we should be really hopeful that this promise would work, and we do everything that we can to create really solid models as a blueprint for the better ICOs, better blockchain integrations, and better applications that are solving real problems.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.